Hello, my fellow Zinglishers. Welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to be looking at 3 ways to quickly improve your English listening skills. Let's get into it. Now, listening is one of if not the most crucial part when learning English. Now, my students often tell me, "Oh, teacher, I understand you really easily, but when it comes to watching a movie or a series, I am completely lost." They tell me it's either too fast, or they don't understand the expressions, or the accent is just too quick for them. Is this the same case for you? Then watch this video to know how you can quickly and efficiently improve your listening skills. Now, my first tip for everybody here trying to improve your English listening skills is to watch something with native English speakers. Watching films and series is one of my top tips. One of the most common questions I get from my students is, "Teacher, please, can you suggest a good series or film that I can watch to improve my English?" I get this all the time. And yes, my number one tip for improving English is watching films or series. However, a lot of my students think, all right, okay, I'm just going to sit in front of my computer or in front of the TV, watch The Crown for a couple of hours or 1 hour each week, and I will miraculously improve my English. Well, yes and no. Yes, because it's so important when you learn English to expose yourself to the language as much as possible, whether it's watching a film or series. Yes, of course, you will probably pick up some words or even expressions, which is fantastic. It's great. It's a great way to learn this. But let's be honest, at the end of the episode, apart from the few words and the expressions and the lines that you learned or understood, let's be honest, you will probably be a little bit like, what the fuck? That's like I said, okay, I'm going to learn Korean. And from now on, I'm going to watch some hot and spicy K-drama each week, hoping that by the end of season 2, I'm going to become a lot more fluent. And no, you can't just sit and watch. You have to put the work into it. You have to watch and study. Basically, you have to watch it as it's an English lesson. It's a study session. You can't just watch it as if you're watching it in your native language. You know, you really want to know what's going to happen next. You can't wait for the next episode. You keep binge watching the next episode. No, you can't do that. No. Pause. Wait. Hold on. When you're learning English, you have to remember that when you watch the series or a film or whatever it may be, it is a study session, meaning that you have to sit down with a pen and paper, watch the series in little sections. Here's my tip. I suggest 5 or 10 minutes. Watch that little section, note down keywords and expressions you don't understand from that section, and then it is your job, because yes, it is a lot of hard work and it is your responsibility. It is your job to then search for these words and phrases, learn them, and even, I suggest, write yourself some sentences to practice these new words and phrases you've just learned. Then you can go back to the section and re-watch the section, and you will be a lot more confident because you understand a little bit more rather than watching it just for the sake of watching it. So yes, it's a lot of hard work, but it pays off because gradually you will do this less and less. My tip number 2 is listening to podcasts. Now, listening to podcasts, or let's say even the radio, I think this is actually even better than watching a series or a film because you really work on your listening skills. You don't have any visuals, so you really have to focus even more. A really great podcast for intermediate or advanced expert level is my other channel, Agony Aunt Podcast, which is a really fun and humorous Agony Aunt Q&A session where we try to answer some strange and funny questions and give advice for daily life troubles. It is a fantastic way for intermediate and advanced students to improve and especially maintain their levels. So, why not have fun doing it? Join us on Zagany On Podcast. The link is in the description down below, so make sure that you share, like, subscribe, and even comment. Maybe you have a question for me, and I will be able to answer the best way that I can. So join me on Zagany On Podcast. Another suggestion I have for you is to subscribe to this channel, Learn English with Zinglish Club. On this channel, we have weekly videos which really focus on improving your English with grammar videos, listening and reading exercises, and of course, tips on becoming fluent. Everything that you need to become a confident English speaker, just like myself. Because as a reminder, English is not my native language. English is not my first language. It is not my mother tongue. It is actually my second language. I actually had to learn it just like you are. And I can confidently and comfortably say that I am now an advanced C2, bilingual, fluent, whatever you want, level. So yeah, join me on this channel. I'm here to share my tips, what I have learned, how I learned English. I'm here to share all of that with you. So make sure you join me on a weekly basis on this channel in order to improve your English, just like I did. What I like about listening to podcasts, another point before we move on to the third point, the third tip, is that whether it's on YouTube or on another device, on a radio or whatnot, is that you can do it anywhere. You are driving home, you can listen to the podcast. You are cleaning your house, you can listen to the podcast. You are going for a run, you can listen to the podcast. So there are no excuses for improving your listening skills. You can do your daily tasks, you can do your work, you can clean your house, and you can improve your listening skills at the same time. So like I said, make sure you join this channel, subscribe, and watch out for my weekly videos. Right, tip number 3 is probably my favorite one. Listening to music. Woohoo! Okay, one of my most I would say fun tips to improving your listening skills is listening to music. Who doesn't like listening to music? Whether it's rock, whether it's pop, whether it's country, whether it's classical, whether it's opera singing or funk, soul, whatever it is, songs can be so catchy. And so for me, in my opinion, it is a super easy and fun exercise to improve your listening skills. And if you want, you could even repeat the process of my tip number 1, where you note down some song lyrics and learn some new words and phrases from the song, study and practice them. So yeah, you can even repeat tip number 1. So guys, these are my 3 tips to quickly improve your listening skills. But remember, just like any life skill, it takes time, it takes dedication, motivation, and the most important one, action. You have to put the work into it. You can't just listen and you can't just watch. You have to practice. So let's put it all in place, starting with one of my tips, and let me know how you get on in the comments below. As always, remember to like, comment, Share because sharing is caring. I'll see you next time.